everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing a client tutorial. I'm going to be doing this red burnt kind of look. I'm obsessed with it, so if you want to see how it turns out then keep on watching. Start off with, I'm going to be taking what I always take, the Inglot Brow Gel. I'm taking the shade 16 for the front of the brow and the shade 17 for the tip and the end of the brow. Just because obviously she's got darker hair and darker features, we can go a little bit darker with the eyebrows. I'm then taking the P. Louise base in the shade Rumour and I'm using this to carve out the brows, and then I'm also putting this all over the lid. The secret with this is to use a lot of product and use a flat brush to pat it on. That way it kind of sets the eyeshadow base and it is ready for the eyeshadows. I'm now taking the Stacey Marie Carnival palette and I'm taking the shade Lit and I'm putting this through her crease as kind of like a starting transition shade. I wanted it to be kind of like an orangey burnt look. This kind of, it does get lost a little bit, but you can still see it peeking through the top, which is what I wanted. I'm then taking the shade Guilty and I'm just placing this in her outer corner and kind of blending it up as well, just into that lit color. Then I'm taking some Inglot individual eyeshadows, which are the shades 301 and 298. I'm mixing them together just to darken up the outer corner a little bit more, and I'm also bringing that through the crease at the front of her eye as well. And then I'm just blending it upwards. I'm then taking the Inglot Gel Liner 94 on a fluffy brush and I'm just kind of dabbing this on in like a really sparse, movement. I'm then taking the Peaches pigment in the shade Phoenix on another fluffy brush and I'm just patting this all over where I put the 94 gel liner, and I wanted it to be really blended out and blown out, so yeah. I'm then using some of those same colors I used before and I'm just blending that together. I'm then taking the Inglot Gel Liner in the shade 77 and mixing it with a bit of Duraline for her liner. Once I've done that, I'm then taking the black out of the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette, which is Black Truffle, and I'm patting this on the outer V just to blend out that end of the liner and just to deepen it up a little bit. This is my favorite black ever and I wish she did it in a single. I'm then taking the Huda Beauty Lash Glue and some AliExpress lashes and I'm sticking them on. Once I've done this, I like to go back over with some liner just to make sure that the line is nice and crisp and the lash band is gone. Primers. My favorite combo at the moment is the Benefit Matte Rescue Primer in the T-Zone and then the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base on the rest of the face just to give it a bit of moisture. This is honestly my favorite combo. At this point I went to dampen my beauty blender and Caitlyn went a little bit wild. I mean, why not, hey? Now she's just going to be showing off the foundation we're using, which is the Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Golden Beige. This is like the perfect color for her skin tone. Absolutely bloody amazing. So I'm just blending this out with the large Dirty 30 sponge because she's got so many lovely, beautiful freckles. I don't want to cover them up. So I kind of did only one layer of this, so it kind of gave a medium coverage. But you can still see the freckles through the foundation, which I'm obsessed with. She's got amazing skin, so you don't really need to do much to it. Concealer I'm using is the Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Light, and then I'm going to be blending that out with the small Dirty 30 sponge, just making sure that everything's blended in seamlessly. Under the eyes, I'm taking the Laura Mercier translucent powder as always, just to stop that creasing because that is so frustrating. Oh, I hate it. Next, I'm going to be taking the Bobbi Brown foundation stick in the shade Cool Almond, oh my god, to contour and like bronze around her forehead and stuff. This just literally looks flawless every time. I'm then going to take the Australis Fresh and Flawless and just set her face lightly, nothing too much because I still want to, have a little bit of moisture in the skin. I'm then going to just add a little bit of MAC Give Me Sun to her cheeks just to bronze it up a little bit more. Next, I'm just going to be wiping away that under eye bake and just dusting it off. I'm going to be taking the Balm Hot Mama blush just to give a little bit of colour to her cheeks. This is nice because it doesn't give too much of a colour, it's more of like a nice glowy pink shade. Highlighter, I'm starting off with MAC Oh Darling, and then I'm going to go in with the Inglot Sparkle Dust in the shade 02 just to give it a little bit of extra because, I mean, I do like a highlight. So for under eyes, I'm just taking the same eyeshadows that I used on the top and I'm just smoking them out on the lower lash line just to even the eyeshadow out a little bit. I start off with like the lighter colors and then go into the darker ones, and then I go back in with the lit color from the Stacey Marie Carnival palette just to blend it all together. Then I'm going to take the Inglot Gel Liner in shade 77 and put this in her waterline. I feel like this just literally makes the eyes pop so much more, especially with darker eyes or blue eyes. It looks so good. For lips, I'm taking the NYX Retractable Lip Pencil in the shade Natural, and I'm going to be taking the MAC Yash lipstick and putting this all over her lips. Just to add a little bit of gloss, I did add a little bit of the Savvy gloss, I'm pretty sure it is. It's just a really cheap gloss, but it works perfect. It's not too sticky either, which I love. I just wanted a little bit of something else on top of them. And here we have the finished makeup look. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm obsessed with how this look turned out. I love, love, love it. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye!